and we have a 5.12 and a 5.24 for him on the 40. For a guy his size, and you can tell by his body composition, he hasn't had as much work on things like some of the conditioning and nutrition some of the other guys have had, but you can see his potential. Let's watch Clay Webb run. .514, 5.12. Those are good times for Clay Webb. So far, Jared Wilson with an unofficial 4.9 is still the fastest, and 4.9 is flying. If that's official, that's flying for a man his size. John Williams, 5.23. He's the kind of guy who's trying to be a multiple position player at the next level, and if he can show that he can play 2 or even 3 positions at a high level, he'll have a job for a long time. But 5.8 is a good time for him. John Williams, yeah, 5.8. If that holds up, this is time. That'll help him. And here we have the current champion, the fastest of all of the offensive linemen so far, Mr. Jared Wilson, at a 4.9, which is an exceptional time for an offensive lineman. Don't know if he's going to be able to match that first time. The start didn't seem quite as... Well, I take it back. Despite the fact that his start didn't seem quite as clean as the first one, that is a 4.84. I don't know, obviously unofficial, but that's a fantastic time. You can see his excitement and joy right there. And that will close it out for the 40s for the offensive linemen. A couple of guys definitely made money. And, of course, in the first group, once again, 2 or 3 guys definitely made money. Nobody really hurt themselves. I would say that the guys that I knew weren't great athletes, sort of bore that out in the way they tested. And the guys that I suspected might be really good athletes showed that they're really good athletes. This is a good offensive line group. And especially if you need interior offensive line, you'll be finding starters well into day 3 and even after the draft. If you need right tackles, you'll find them distributed throughout the entire draft. If you need left tackles who start immediately, you might want to take one in the first 2 rounds. I think by the time you get out of round 2, it'll be hard to find immediate starters at right tackle. So, while they sort of spend some time sort of walking around and figuring, with the teaching drills, talking about the drills, things like that, I will take a little break. But I will be back once we get a little bit of drill work, and then I will wrap up Zennie62 Media's coverage from the 2025 NFL Combine.